Finally, the day is here. Excited to be with you today and announcing the Leaders in Supply Chain winners for 2024. Let's go!
The journey began with a spark of inspiration, as nominees took the first step by submitting their achievements for recognition. Nominees continued to build momentum by sharing their stories of innovation and excellence as they prepared for liftoff. The jury embarked on their mission to evaluate the case studies, helping to rank the best and brightest in the industry. Today is the day to celebrate excellence in supply chain. We recognize and celebrate the achievements of the top 30 winners, who, through their case studies and insights, propel the entire industry to greater heights.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening everyone, and it is a delight to see so many of you watching this from all corners of the planet. My name is Radu Palamariu, I am the Group CEO of Alcott Global, and it's my pleasure to be hosting this with you today. At Alcott Global, we've been working on executive search for some of the biggest companies in the world for supply chain for close to a decade now. And if we know one thing, that thing is that in supply chain, there's no celebrities, but there's a lot of heroes. And this event and this gala is exactly about that. It's about those heroes of supply chain, and there's many of them, many of course, watching this, making the world go around, making supply chains work, ensuring that all of us get the goods in time in our houses, in our workplaces. And this gala is for you, is to celebrate some of the best in the industry, some of these top 30 heroes that continue to make an impact and continue to make the best companies in the world run smoothly. Now on to the mechanics. This year we had a record-breaking 302 nominees. To be nominated, there were two criteria. On one side, you had to be in an end-to-end supply chain operations role, leading a region or leading the global function. On the other side, you had to be part of a company that has at least $500 million of revenue. The nominees submitted case studies on three things: digital transformation and impact in their business, diversity in their supply chain teams, as well as thirdly, impact and examples on the sustainability front and how are they making their supply chains and companies more sustainable. Now to share the criteria for selecting the winners. 75% of the score was decided by an expert panel of 10 supply chain leaders who had no involvement with the case studies or related companies. 25% of the score came from 2,000 senior level supply chain leaders across the world, peer voting if you may, and all of those voted on the best top 30 leaders in the world. The scores from this objective and comprehensive process was used to identify our top 30 leaders in supply chain in 2024. Now for the brief agenda of the next 45 minutes or so that we'll be spending together. You're not only going to be excited to hear about the winners, but you're also going to be inspired by hearing cutting-edge insights on talent and tech, news from source to sold, as well as hear from industry leaders across the world. All the while, of course, we unveil what you've all been looking for, which is the top 30 leaders in supply chain. And we're going to be starting now, hold your horses, with the top 30 to the top 21 winners.
Number 30. He has worked with blue-chip companies for over 25 years, and aside from various leadership roles, has led startups, business transformation, mergers, and acquisitions. He knew he wanted to have a career in supply chain management when his love of sports, especially cricket, drew him to look for a career that required a team effort to achieve success. The world of supply chain offered a chance to make a tangible impact on business achievements through a combination of teamwork paired with technological engagement, strategic evolution, and a global perspective on diverse challenges. His career journey spanning across the globe has allowed him to truly understand and be a leader in end-to-end sourcing and supply chains, bringing a unique perspective to tackling the complex problems of today. The top 30 winner of the Leaders in Supply Chain Awards 2024 is Rajneesh Kapoor, SVP, Chief Sourcing and Supply Chain Officer at Walgreens Boots Alliance. Congratulations, Rajneesh Kapoor. Number 29. He realized the challenge in supply chain management after playing the beer game. Not a simulation, but a game in which you actually have to consume all the beer you have ordered. As a side hobby, he also enjoys mountain biking, kayaking, and scuba diving. He loves watching soccer and is an avid supporter of Chelsea. This year's Leaders in Supply Chain Awards Top 29 goes to Noam Shamir, Senior Vice President Supply Chain at Teva Pharmaceuticals. Congratulations, Noam Shamir. Number 28. Her journey began in the swimming pool, where she honed her discipline, resilience, and problem-solving skills, ultimately representing her country at the Youth Olympics. In her transition to the supply chain, she embraced challenges as opportunities to innovate. As Vice President of Supply Chain and Operations at Acer, she fosters collaboration, encourages cross-functional dialogue, promotes sustainable practices, and champions data-driven decision-making. She continues to find solace in the water, refining her strokes both in pools and in the intricate currents of the global supply chain. Congratulations to Joyce Krutz, VP Supply Chain and Operations at Acer, for being the top 28 winner of the Leaders in Supply Chain Awards 2024. Number 27. When embarking on an ambitious project, like crossing the Alps by mountain bike, you can prepare extensively, from choosing the right equipment to defining the ideal route. Yet, the thrill lies in the unpredictable nature of the journey, where several challenging situations appear that you can't fully prepare for. It's the passion, stamina, clear-mindedness, and positive thinking that are the driving forces behind our next winner's success. These key capabilities not only helped him cross the finish line on his mountain bike, but also play a crucial role in his daily work. And the winner of the top 27 in the Leaders in Supply Chain Awards 2024 is Jan Förster, SVP Supply Chain, Diebold Nixdorf. Congratulations, Jan Förster. Number 26. When entering university, he was firm about his plan to major in sales and marketing. But after his first lectures, and following an internship in procurement excellence, he realized that it's much more fun to sit on the other side of the table. The diversity of challenges, especially in growth industries, is fueling his ongoing excitement about supply chain. Next to work, he enjoys outdoor sports and hiking. The top 26 winner of the Leaders in Supply Chain Awards 2024 is Alexander Streif, Vice President Supply Chain Management at Northvolt. Congratulations, Alexander Streif. Number 25. If I leave you in a library to put away books, in a year you will be gone. If I leave you in the desert, in a year I will come back and you will have built a resort. Early in his career, this quote from a mentor inspired him to build his vision of the supply chain, while emphasizing an ambition, a project, a team, a societal and environmental impact. Today, he continues to innovate as SVP Global Materials and Supply Chain Management of Ultra Clean Holdings, Inc. He aims to enhance UCT's supply chain as a competitive advantage, and strives to integrate startups and small businesses to add further value and differentiation. He often contemplates this big goal while running in global marathons, driven by his dream to complete 5 marathons on 5 continents before he's 50 years old. The top 25 winner of the Leaders in Supply Chain Awards 2024 is Fabrice Thomas, SVP Global Materials and Supply Chain Management at Ultra Clean Technology. Congratulations, Fabrice Thomas. Number 24. He was first exposed to supply chain operations at an early age, with the involvement of his father, uncle, and grandfather in the footwear industry. As he grew up, his exposure to their work in sourcing, logistics, and distribution impressed upon him a fundamental appreciation for supply chain. This later inspired him to pursue the footwear industry, which spurred a deep interest in the end-to-end supply chain process. His journey brought him to the opportunity to work for best-in-class brands across the industry. His hobbies include the outdoors, travel, and reading, but his true joy is spending time with his twin 8-year-old sons. This year's Leaders in Supply Chain Awards Top 24 goes to David Lynch, the Chief Supply Chain Officer of Bata Group. Congratulations, David Lynch. Number 23. With a passion for building things, he has spent over 30 years building strong supply chain teams. He is a true supply chain practitioner, having majored in supply chain before many people knew what it was. Prior to WestRock, he was Vice President Global Supply Chain for power leader Cummins Inc., where he led transformative efforts for the company's $17 billion supply chain. In his spare time, he likes to build houses, solve tough engineering problems, competitively sail around the world, and spend time with his family. Congratulations to Peter Anderson, the Chief Supply Chain Officer of WestRock Company, Top 23 winner of the Leaders in Supply Chain Awards 2024. Number 22. He had tireless ambitions and clear goals as he envisioned a future that would leave a lasting legacy for his children. Throughout his professional journey, he held various roles in renowned global companies, evolving into a transformative leader who emphasizes cultural evolution for organizational change. Central to his leadership approach is the concept of servant leadership. By reshaping the corporate landscape for greater inclusivity and equity, he established a non-profit organization dedicated to nurturing a pipeline of promising African American engineers. He is a speaker and author of children's book series, as well as inspirational purpose-driven books. A devoted Dallas Cowboys fan, he cherishes spending quality time with his family and friends, and is always ready to share his infectious smile with those around him. And the winner of the Top 22 in the Leaders of Supply Chain Awards 2024 is Kevin Carpenter, VP Global Operations and Integrated Supply Chain at the Toro Company. Congratulations, Kevin Carpenter. Number 21. She was born in Alicante, Spain, and currently resides in the Netherlands, where she joined Ricoh in 2009. After holding various roles within the company, she was appointed VP Supply Chain Management for Ricoh EMEA in 2019. Previously, she worked for General Electric and has over 30 years of experience across manufacturing, supply chain, continuous improvement, project management, P&L management, and change management. But if you ask her, she will tell you that her true love has always been supply chain. In her free time, she enjoys traveling, cooking, and spending time with family and friends. She is also a strong advocate for increasing diversity and inclusion, and currently serves as an executive sponsor of the Women's Forum at Ricoh. Let's congratulate Maite Jimenez, VP Supply Chain Management at Ricoh Europe, the top 21 winner of the Leaders in Supply Chain Awards 2024.
Thank you all for your contributions to the field. Here's to another year of innovation, sustainability, and real excellence in supply chain management.
Thank you for all that you do. Keep leading, keep innovating, and keep inspiring. Congratulations to all.
With this, make sure that you further excel in your companies, and with this, make supply chain the core and center of everything that you do. Thanks a lot.
Congratulations to the top 30 to top 21 winners. Well done. Now we're going to move to the next segment of the gala, in which we will be sharing with you some talent and tech insights from the latest white paper that Alcott Global has put together. We have gone and interviewed 152 executives in manufacturing across industries, global businesses, multi-billion revenue. This white paper basically summarizes some of the clear current challenges as well as opportunities that they see in the market. For this, I'd like to welcome Jaya Mittal, who is the Managing Director, Asia Pacific and Middle East at Alcott Global, who will be talking about the talent side, as well as Andrei Palamariu, who is the Head of Innovation, as well as founder of Supplify, who will be telling us about the tech side of the white paper.
Nothing like a bird's eye view for life and career. I'm Jaya Mittal and I head Asia Pacific, Middle East and Africa for Alcott Global. Supply chain leaders are often great at their jobs, but miss invaluable opportunities for growth and profits because they don't have time to take in the bigger picture amidst a fast-moving supply chain landscape. Not anymore. Once again, our supply chain white paper polled over 150 C-suite supply chain leaders from around the world so that you get an aerial snapshot of what skills are hot and what problems need to be solved today. Let's go. What's keeping supply chain leaders up at night? Is the market hot for new career opportunities? Yes, talent shortage is number 3 on the list. So supply chain is hiring. Ahead of these are geopolitics, regulations, and customer demand patterns. Delving deeper into hiring trends of supply chain, the top challenge employers today mention is the right combination of skills. A close second is specific new skills, such as supply chain optimization. And thirdly, they want speed. They want the roles to fill faster. So, top skills get top dollar. But which skills? 96% of C-level employers picked end-to-end supply chain understanding. Data analytics and latest supply chain technology also have demand, but they remain distant second and third. In addition to hard skills mentioned in the survey, many supply chain leaders we spoke to emphasize the need for soft skills. These include having a strategic vision, cross-functional competencies, leadership, and authentic people management. Skills such as problem solving, effective communication, and ability for understanding and aligning fully with the business's overall strategy are also highly sought after. So nurture and be ready to demonstrate these skills for landing your next opportunity as a supply chain C-level professional in the boardroom, because that's where supply chain needs to be. Download the full white paper using the link provided and send us a message, and we will be happy to get it across. Thank you.
Deciding to invest in tech is like getting to the golf course. Easy. The real challenge is optimizing direction, swing, and the tools required to score. Let's find out and discover where supply chain leaders around the world are finding both the biggest value and the biggest challenges when it comes to investing in technology. The number one investment in tech for supply chains in 2024 is a tie. So on one hand, we have cost reduction and efficiency improvements. On the other hand, we have digital transformation and technology adoption. While many see technology as a way to drastically benefit the bottom line, an equally significant number believe the other benefits of digital transformation. The next high investment is going into tech that makes supply chains more resilient. So here we talk about risk mitigating. Unsurprising coming out of the pandemic, right? We had a very rough couple of years coupled with the geopolitical disturbances. The key challenges C-level leaders in supply chain mention around the world are integration challenges with legacy systems. So this is a huge one. Then we have resistance to change from employees, and this is a lot to do with change management. And then we have high implementation costs. It's good to keep an eye out for these three when you make investments in technology for supply chain. Do download our Talent and Tech white paper for the full survey results. All the details are there. It's available for free. Thank you.
As shared, this year we have been excited to see that there were 302 nominees from 32 countries, from all corners of the world, supply chain leaders that sit in North America, Europe, Middle East and Africa, Asia Pacific, or Latin America. They shared with us how and what impact they make in their regional and global supply chains. That is exciting because supply chain is global, supply chain is not local, and we have examples from all over the world of impact-making heroes. So now, let's go to the next winners, and let's start at number 20.
Number 20. From the beginning, she has been a natural leader, driven by an innate passion for managing challenges and helping those around her. Raised in a Brazilian family of 5 children, she had instilled in her the core values of collective thinking, honesty, and respect for people. These values, coupled with a drive to inspire and guide others, have been her foundation for success, motivating her to advance continually in her career. She has embraced every opportunity to lead and make a difference throughout her journey. Her constant commitment to excellence has taken her forward in the supply chain pathway at Sanofi. A wife and the mother of 2 lovely girls, she sees her family as the source of love and inspiration for everything she does. The top 20 winner of the Leaders in Supply Chain Awards 2024 is Fernanda Redondo, Supply Chain Head for Latin America at Sanofi. Congratulations, Fernanda Redondo. Number 19. After starting her career in finance, she soon found herself performing supply chain operations roles. Today, she leads the global supply chain and sustainability team for the Microsoft Windows Plus Devices organization, managing end-to-end supply chain operations and sustainability for software, gaming, and hardware product lines, including Surface and Xbox. Besides a passion for driving digital transformation to improve the business, she is passionate about building a diverse team that enables every employee to do their best work and creates an environment where every person can be their authentic self every day. This year's Leaders in Supply Chain Awards Top 19 goes to Donna Wharton, Corporate VP, Supply Chain and Sustainability for Microsoft Windows Plus devices. Congratulations, Donna Wharton. Number 18. Gathering broad experience in supply chain and beyond over the last 30 years, he feels not just responsible, but accountable for creating the supply chain of the future, one that focuses on people, processes, and technology. Because customer experience and sustainability are not a given, he strives daily to make change for the better. Walk the talk, acting strategic, and doing the right things are reflected in his latest achievements and recognitions. Congratulations to Sven Marcotte, Head and EVP, Supply Chain Business Company, Smart Infrastructure at Siemens AG, for being the top 18 winner of the Leaders in Supply Chain Awards 2024. Number 17. She is the Chief Operations Officer at Kenvue, the world's largest consumer health company by revenue, and maker of iconic brands such as Neutrogena, Listerine, Aveeno, and Tylenol. She works alongside thousands of team members to champion responsive, resilient, and efficient operations to put the power of everyday care into the hands of consumers around the world and unlock value for growth. She promotes diversity, equity, and inclusion in STEM professions and serves on the advisory board of the Smithsonian Science Education Center. She and her husband have 3 grown daughters. And the winner of the top 17 in the Leaders of Supply Chain Awards 2024 is Mary Stevens, the Chief Operations Officer of Kenvue. Congratulations, Mary Stevens. Number 16. His trajectory to becoming an award-winning supply chain leader didn't begin in the supply chain field, but rather what began as a career in the retail industry progressed into supply chain management, where he now leads MSD supply chain operations for EMEA, APAC, and LATAM, and helps ensure MSD's life-changing and life-saving medicines get to the patients who need them. Under a single motto, patients and customers first. He also leads MSD initiatives with different NGOs pro bono in Africa and Asia. He strongly supports the next generation of leaders and MSD workforce across all organizations. His aim is to explore new areas of interest. Because as he often explains, some of our best ideas come when we're outside of our comfort zone. Let's congratulate Frederick Brute, the Head of International Supply Chain Operations at MSD, the top 16 winner of the Leaders in Supply Chain Awards 2024. Number 15. He is a turnaround guy. He loves his team, loves supply chain, and the immense transformative value it brings to the business. A firm believer in resilience, grounded in self-awareness, and looking for inspiration and wisdom everywhere because he likes challenges. He's also an avid hiker. The top 15 winner of the Leaders in Supply Chain Awards 2024 is Maciej Keniowski, Chief Supply Chain Officer, SVP at Avon. Congratulations, Maciej Keniowski. Number 14. With a degree in engineering and a start in chemical engineering, he learned early in his career how to make things work better, safer, and faster. His passion for continuous improvement and thirst for knowledge and innovation shaped his journey, leading him to explore different operations leadership roles at global giants like Henkel Amazon, and SpaceX. For over 30 years, he has shared his passion for supply chain excellence, creativity, and learning with his teams, while building a culture of continuous improvement and empowerment. When not busy overseeing Honeywell's global supply chain, he likes to brew his own beer, play the drums, and travel the world. This year's Leaders in Supply Chain Awards Top 14 goes to Torsten Peets, SVP, Chief Supply Chain Officer at Honeywell. Congratulations, Torsten Peets. Number 13. He is a dynamic leader who has spent more than 3 decades in supply chain, the bulk of those years in the brewing and distilling industry. He gravitated towards collectively solving complex and tangible supply chain issues, and continues to be energized by building high-performing teams on a strong foundation of culture and belonging. As a side hobby, he also loves football, as in soccer, and restoring classic cars. Congratulations to Paul Gallagher, Chief Supply Chain Officer of General Mills, for being the top 13 winner of the Leaders in Supply Chain Awards 2024. Number 12. Throughout his career, spanning over 3 decades, he has redefined what's possible for global operations management. During his tenure at Kraft Heinz, which is one of the largest food companies in the world, he has been instrumental in transforming the company's global supply chain. He's built an integrated world-class operations machine that is driven by strong processes, culture, and world-class talent. His passion and drive have inspired his teams, from Champagne to Shanghai, to push boundaries and embrace the company's core value of daring to do better every day. And the winner of the top 12 in the Leaders of Supply Chain Awards 2024 is Flavio Torres, Head of Global Operations at the Kraft Heinz Company. Congratulations, Flavio Torres. Number 11. Standing tall at 6'2", he had childhood dreams of being a professional basketball player. Instead, he became a supply chain trailblazer in prestige beauty, fashion, and soap. As a college freshman in 1987, supply chain was not popular as a name or as a career. However, he quickly fell in love with the field's unique ability to bridge diverse technical skills and people from all walks of life. His love for supply chain work lies less in the result, but more in the journey of collaborative teamwork required to accomplish the collective goal. While he may have traded the basketball court for the manufacturing floor, he still believes in the power of teamwork as the game plan to win. Let's congratulate Roberto Canevari, Executive Vice President, Global Supply Chain at the Estée Lauder Companies, Inc., the top 11 winner of the Leaders in Supply Chain Awards 2024.
Congratulations to the top 20 to top 11 winners. What an amazing achievement. Well done. Many of you are considering digital transformations this year. And as we saw in the survey, there's a number of things that need to be kept in mind to make it successful. For this, Andre will share 2 quick insights from his experience of working with companies worldwide on how do you connect people to technology.
If you lived on the moon, this is how Earth would look like. This picture was taken from the Apollo 11 mission. Many of us know about the Apollo mission, but I'm going to give you a secret about 2 things that your digital transformation project, any digital transformation project, and the Apollo 11 mission have in common. Ready? I'm Andre Palamario. I'm the head of innovation at Alcott Global and founder at Supplify, and I'm going to give you a bit more details about what Supplify means and what we do. Every tech project has 2 essential components so often overlooked. The first one is trust. Any guesses how many people worked on the Apollo 11 moon landing? quite a lot. The Apollo 11 moon landing took 400,000 people working together, and that's not the impressive part. It took them trusting each other from different components of the project: engineering, programming, space, science, logistics, and many others. And for your own project, no matter how small or big, trust between teams and trust between the individuals in each team is such an essential component. The second is time. Inadequate preparation can cost projects millions of dollars in just opportunity cost. And in the case of a space mission, lives as well. Preparing for that famous few minutes of a moonwalk took NASA 7 years. So don't rush your digital transformation projects. Ensure to get the right data, the right decision, and most of all, make it solve the right problem. This is why at Supplify, me and our team ensure that we don't just connect technology vendors to supply chain businesses or supply chain executive. We ensure that they are a partner in the process. By first being ourselves the partner, we create the trust necessary for the projects that really change your bottom line. We also ensure that the vendor has already put in the time, so your supply chain is on time. The team making the landing gear cannot finish 2 months after the rocket launch, right? So remember, time and trust. Whether it's office automation, warehouse automation, or rocket science, success principles are the same.
Now, before our next segment, I want to update you on Source to Sold. Many of you have read it or have heard about it. It's the book that we put together close to 2 years ago, which has turned into a best-selling book on success stories and what makes a great supply chain leader. We are excited to see that so far, up till this point of the year, we've reached another 20,000 readers worldwide. There's many executive teams that are getting the book for their staff, as well as even more impactful, the fact that quite a few CEOs have been driving this type of conversations from the book with their teams. So clearly, this comes to say that boards, C-level, as well as supply chain executives continue to be at the forefront of their companies. The companies itself realize and continue to invest in the supply chain function that they have to prioritize upskilling it. Both myself as well as Knut Alicke, the co-author of the book, are proud to see the impact that it makes globally and continues to make. And perhaps even more so, what makes us hopeful is that 10 universities have now gotten it for their libraries and are actually teaching and inspiring their students in supply chain based on the principles and on the chain model in the book. Now time for a little quiz. We will be giving out copies of Source to Sold book for the first right answers. So get ready to have some fun. Post the right answer that you think in the comments of the platforms that you're watching this from. So here goes. The right answer is 2. The first 3 people that commented the right answer in the platform will be receiving a book from us. Now, also very important, Source to Sold comes with a training companion. So by scanning the QR codes in the book pages, you will access, or you can access, courses linked to the chain leadership model for supply chain. And there's a lot of animations, exercises, as well as chapter recommendation that you can use to develop yourself as well as your teams. And now getting closer and closer, ready to unveil the top 10 to top 6 winners of the Leaders in Supply Chain Awards 2024.
Number 10. He is a true cosmopolitan, dedicated to transcending borders and cultivating high-performing multicultural supply chain teams. His passion for teaching, sparked by his love for golf, drives him to develop an integrated operations network. This network fosters a safer, more sustainable, productive, and connected future. Congratulations to Jim Taboyka, COO SVP Global Operations of TE Connectivity, for being the top 10 winner of the Leaders in Supply Chain Awards 2024. Number 9. Graduating as an electronics engineer in Venezuela, his pursuit of a dynamic career immediately led him to the world of supply chain. With a passion for industry transformation and a sharp vision for digital innovation, he now leads Unilever's global customer operations. His mission is to deliver an innovative, tech-driven, customer-centric, people-first agenda in pursuit of creating the first end-to-end value network operation that drives superior customer experiences as a catalyst for growth. This year's Leaders in Supply Chain Awards Top 9 goes to Juan Carlos Parada, the EVP Global Customer Operations at Unilever. Congratulations, Juan Carlos Parada. Number 8. She is a passionate supply chain leader who drives performance and efficiency improvement through stakeholders' engagement and team empowerment. She has held senior executive roles in multinational corporations in the industries of energy, electronics, electrification, transport logistics, and aviation. She now serves as Chief Supply Chain Officer of Iveco Group, a major commercial vehicle and engine manufacturer. In her spare time, she enjoys mountain and sea with her family. Let's congratulate Angela Chi, Chief Supply Chain Officer of Iveco Group, the top 8 winner of the Leaders in Supply Chain Awards 2024. Number 7. Having worked for Procter & Gamble in Karachi, Geneva, Moscow, Novomoskovoski Bitkim, Dubai, and Singapore, he continues to learn every day on the job. Currently working across Asia, Middle East, and Africa, every morning brings a new challenge and a chance to ship those cases. He loves Pakistan's cricket team and Chelsea FC. His aim is to be recruited on a starship and to go where no woman has gone before, while amidst all of this, keeping calm and keep on shipping those cases. The top 7 winner of the Leaders in Supply Chain Awards 2024 is Omer Awan, Vice President Product Supply Chain, Asia, Middle East, and Africa at Procter & Gamble. Congratulations, Omer Awan. Number 6. She has had a love for solving puzzles for as long as she can remember, including marathon sessions at her grandma's house when she was a little girl. She was destined to grow up and apply that passion to solving supply chain problems in new and innovative ways. When she's not trying to figure out how to put new puzzle pieces together at work, she enjoys gardening and trying to convince her kids to eat what they grow. Congratulations to Kristen Dias, VP Global Supply Chain at Mars, for being the top 6 winner of the Leaders in Supply Chain Awards 2024.
Congratulations to the top 10 to top 6 winners. What a great achievement. More so, it's becoming a tradition to award each of the top 5 Leaders in Supply Chain winners with a work of art trophy. Made by the Romanian artist Ovidiu Toader, the trophies visually represents the theme, fueling excellence, and are inspired by the people behind successful supply chains worldwide. So without further ado, the moment you've all been waiting for, let's meet the top 5 winners of this year's Supply Chain Awards 2024.
Number 5. he has always had a passion for understanding how things work. After getting a degree in mechanical engineering and then an MBA, that passion, along with his love of numbers and of learning, proved advantageous in supply chain. He went from being the youngest plant manager in the company's history to running regional and then global organizations. He learned early that the key to succeeding is how well you lead your people. So he focuses on setting clear and ambitious goals for his team and ensuring they have the support they need to succeed. At work and at play, he loves a tough challenge and has competed in about a dozen Ironman triathlons. Let's congratulate Cliff Henson, Corporate Vice President, Cloud Supply Chain at Microsoft, the top 5 winner of the Leaders in Supply Chain Awards 2024.
Wow, I am honored and humbled to be recognized by Alcott Global. But as we all know, this is truly a recognition of the entire Microsoft Cloud Supply Chain team. Now, we are responsible for delivering the server, storage, and networking products that power Microsoft's cloud and AI services that we all get to use every day. Our supply chain plans, sources, makes, and delivers everything from our own silicon chips to the infrastructure racks that are delivered to more than 300 Microsoft data center campuses around the world. I joined Microsoft in February of 2020 to lead the cloud supply chain. It was a really difficult time. 1 week later, the world shut down and everyone was forced to work remotely and online. Microsoft's cloud was a lifeline for our first responders, our hospitals, governments, and businesses. Demand for our cloud went through the roof, and this team came together and delivered on an unprecedented scale. Now, looking back, we knew our supply chain was not designed to accommodate this global scale disruption. And since the world was counting on Microsoft, we needed to develop a new strategy. So our goal was to become one of the top suppliers by focusing on 5 key areas: improving our customer experience, building a resilient supply chain, focusing on margin improvement, driving innovation in the areas of automation, data analytics, and sustainability, and becoming a talent destination. And we all know at the end of the day, it's all about your talent. Microsoft has delivered unbelievable growth over the last 4 years, and this was possible because of the cloud supply chain. Microsoft was the first mover in geodiversification and building a new resilient ecosystem from the mine to the data center. Innovation focused on generative AI has delivered 8 applications in our most critical business areas, such as our intelligent fulfillment system. In the past, it could take days to analyze where our server, storage, and networking racks should be placed. And this was due to the specific space, power, cooling, and network requirements. With generative AI, it's amazing. Planners can ask a question in a plain language and get the information they need in a matter of minutes. And it really allows them to focus their time on more critical tasks. Now, I've seen more disruptions and change in the supply chain industry in the last 4 years than I've seen in my entire career. And it's where the innovative teams like Microsoft really shine that make a difference. I'm so proud of my team and all that they have accomplished, and I look forward to the journey ahead in sharing what Microsoft has learned with the rest of the industry. Thank you.
Number 4. He brings nearly 3 decades of global end-to-end supply chain leadership in the consumer packaged goods industry. His career has spanned the globe, starting in his home country of Brazil, then Latin America and Europe, before he joined Conagra Brands in the US. His growth is fueled by his team's unwavering commitment, their embrace of new challenges, and their relentless optimism. Outside of work, he lives in the US with his wife Andrea. There are 2 daughters, Mariana and Luisa, and 2 dogs, Simba and Z. His family is his inspiration, and spending quality time with them is a great source of joy. Congratulations to Alexandre Eboli, Executive Vice President and Chief Supply Chain Officer at Conagra Brands, the top 4 winner of the Leaders in Supply Chain Awards 2024.
Thank you, Alcott Global, for recognizing Conagra Brands as a leader in supply chain. I'm truly honored and humbled to accept this award. This award celebrates all of Conagra supply chain employees and our refuse to lose attitude. We are on a journey to be the best supply chain in the food industry, and this recognition highlights the efforts of more than 15,000 team members across our operations. Almost 3 years ago, we began transforming our supply chain with 5 key principles. The first is to be truly connected to the business and our business partners. The second is to truly operate as an end-to-end supply chain, not only the way we run, but the way we think. Third, to be operationally intense, close to the day-to-day, but leveraging technology to be digitally driven. Fourth, to invite our partners to bring their expertise to our business and orchestrate all those specialists. And finally, cultivate diversity and inclusion, giving the people that we lead and the communities that we serve. Using these 5 principles, we have developed our Fuel for Growth strategy, focusing on building a digitally connected network, creating value to the business while fostering sustainability and leveraging diverse backgrounds. Our strategy is focused on creating a digitally connected supply chain with full end-to-end visibility, digitizing both our manufacturing and logistics operations, as well as digitally connecting our customers and our suppliers. This allows our team to create insights and take real-time action to improve performance and enhance quality and safety. Through Fuel for Growth, we will have delivered $1 billion in productivity by the end of fiscal year 25. At Conagra, our sustainability efforts support a healthy planet and a healthy business. We focus on climate change, packaging, sustainable sourcing, water conservation, and waste reduction. I'm particularly proud of our Sustainable Agricultural Program, which reduces dependency on water, pesticides, and fertilizers, leading to a more resilient agricultural system. Finally, at the core of our transformation are the investments we have made to develop our people. Starting with the supply chain leadership team, all the way to our frontline colleagues, we are all part of this great journey and have been investing time and energy to develop ourselves to continue to deliver value in the future. Our ability to learn, unlearn, and relearn will determine our ability to win in the future. At Conagra, we value diverse experiences, viewpoints, talents, and opinions. This rich diversity sparks innovation and fuels our creative spirit, propelling our business forward. I'm really proud of what our team has achieved and excited for the future. On behalf of Conagra Brands, once again, many thanks for this great recognition.
Number 3. Inspired by her father's 47-year career in Army and government logistics, she was encouraged to set ambitious goals in business and supply chain. At McDonald's, she learned that building a resilient supply chain for one of the largest companies in the world is both a science and an art, one where she could help others achieve their ambitious goals and drive significant impact. This year's Leaders in Supply Chain Awards Top 3 goes to Marion Gross, EVP and Global Chief Supply Chain Officer at McDonald's. Congratulations, Marion Gross.
Thank you, Alcott Global, for the incredible recognition. I'm honored to share the achievements of the McDonald's Global Supply Chain team, a testament to the hard work and spirit of the exceptional team whom I have the privilege to lead. As you may imagine, the road to get a burger and our world-famous Mac fries from the farm to a McDonald's customer is long and complex, and spans continents and industries, each with unique challenges and opportunities. Our ability to navigate this environment, anticipate and act against disruptions, and enable growth ensures we reliably connect people with the food they love and trust. Resiliency is fundamental to our success, and we believe diversity, technology, and sustainability are competitive advantages for building a resilient supply chain. Our comprehensive approach to DEI ensures representation at every level of our supply chain, and our efforts are delivering results. We've closed the small pay gap identified for women and found no pay gap disfavoring underrepresented groups in the U.S. We've increased representation of women globally in leadership roles to 43%, and 28% of our U.S. corporate leaders are from underrepresented groups. Within our supplier base, more than 550 U.S.-based suppliers signed our mutual commitment to DEI, pledging their support for a more inclusive society and representation, inclusion, and equity within their businesses. And in 2023, a benchmark 26% of our U.S. purchases were from diverse-owned suppliers, which is about 17% higher than the industry average. Our commitment to inclusion is strong, and together with our partners, we're driving change and impact. At the same time, we've embraced a digital-first approach to transform our supply chain into a highly responsive and data-driven operation. Through our global digital strategy, we're developing a robust data foundation for easier access to information. We're digitally connecting our supply chain across all nodes, increasing visibility to data to drive efficiency, transparency, and make faster decisions. Our capacity and contingency solution helps us identify potential disruptions and validate the current and future capacity of our suppliers, providing a sharper outlook and options. As a global leader, we have a responsibility to protect our planet and promote sustainable practices across our supply chain. Our success is inherently tied to the health of our natural resources, which is why we are acting now to deliver on our climate ambitions, reduce food and packaging waste, protect nature, forests, and water resources, source responsibly, and promote a health and welfare of animals. Nearly 100% of our primary guest packaging will be from renewable, recycled, or certified materials by the end of 2025. In England and Wales, with partners, we're launching the UK's first school of sustainable food and farming, educating and inspiring farmers to achieve net zero greenhouse gas emissions. 100% of our eggs in the US are cage-free. Close to 100% of our priority ingredients like beef, soy, coffee, and fiber are sourced from deforestation-free supply chains, and so much more. It's a privilege to represent McDonald's, and I'm grateful for our team, our suppliers, and franchisees who work together to build a resilient supply chain so we can continue to feed the communities we serve for generations to come. Thanks again to Alcott Global for the opportunity to share our story. We love doing this work.
Number 2. She calls herself a true child of Silicon Valley, whose career encompassed leadership financial roles at iconic companies, including Hewlett-Packard, startup Ridge Computer, Apple, and Intel. Although she did not set out to be a supply chain professional, luck and mentors led her to the profession. Leveraging her strong financial background, passion for manufacturing, and commitment to people, she quickly made supply chain her home. Over the past 15 years, she has driven robust resilience capability, championed critical sustainability initiatives, delivered Intel's first-mover conflict-free minerals program, sponsored opportunities for diverse suppliers, and nurtured a globally recognized team. She loves basketball, baking, Zumba, and playing with her 2 granddaughters. The top 2 winner of the Leaders in Supply Chain Awards 2024 is Jackie Sturm, Corporate VP and Global Supply Chain Operations at Intel Corporation. Congratulations, Jackie Sturm.
It's my great honor to accept this recognition, but although it's my name on the award, the outcomes are the direct result of the work of the entire Intel supply chain team. Since our founding in 1968, Intel has been committed to delivering substantive action across corporate responsibility and sustainability. We've voluntarily shared our environmental impact for over 30 years and published a CSR report for over 20. Across my career in the supply chain, I led our charge as first movers in ensuring responsible sourcing of tantalum, tin, tungsten, and gold from conflict regions in Africa. Once we understood child labor issues with cobalt, we established corresponding controls to this mineral to certify our sources only included compliant material. Based on the work we've done, our teams are regularly engaged by NGOs, State Department, and African mining regulators in the DRC to assist in improving conditions. As a company, we rely on thousands of suppliers to meet our capital, materials, and service requirements. These suppliers leverage their own broad ecosystems, but in some cases have not met the level of diligence required to ensure a safe workplace for their extended workforce. As founding members of the Responsible Business Alliance, we adhere to the UN Principles on Human Rights and require our suppliers to be similarly compliant. We conduct consistent audits of our supplier-wide contract workforce to ensure decent living conditions, no forced labor, and no fees for work. These efforts have helped identify systematic challenges faced by foreign workers. Through audits, escalation processes, and collaboration, we've been able to eliminate black mold in dormitories, ensure adequate food and ventilation, stop corporal punishment, and return over $27 million in fees to foreign workers. Finally, at all of our facilities, safety first is a reality and not just a motto. Active training, monitoring, corrective action, and feedback programs enable some of the world's safest industrial construction sites. And beyond the protection of human rights, we've worked to transform our operations to lead in environmental sustainability. To further our goals, in March of 24, we hosted our first Supplier Sustainability Summit, which gathered over 140 suppliers, customers, academics, consortia, and governments to drive increased alignment and action on greenhouse gas emissions and sustainable chemistry. With the totality of the value chain represented, this two-day event helped bring companies off the sidelines and into active participation to create joint solutions to make our future goals a reality. With the engagement of our Tier 1 through Tier N suppliers, we expect to drive a 30% reduction in our upstream Scope 3 emissions by the end of the decade, and by 2040, achieve net zero Scope 1 and Scope 2 for all Intel locations. Once again, thank you for this prestigious recognition, and let me also extend my congratulations to my fellow awardees, each of whom play a powerful role in advancing the supply chain profession.
Number 1. While still studying engineering at university, he started his career in supply chain as an intern at one of Schneider Electric's facilities in Valencia, Spain. Over 25 years later, he now leads the company's supply chain function. Over this time, he has brought his passion for people and customers to a variety of roles across the world, and credits his early experience in Spain with giving him a strong foundation in understanding all aspects of the supply chain environment. Today, he lives in Hong Kong and enjoys hiking, photography, and exploring new places. And the top 1 winner of the Leaders in Supply Chain Awards 2024 is Morad Tamoud, Chief Supply Chain Officer of Schneider Electric. Congratulations, Morad Tamoud.
Thank you, Alcott Global, for this prestigious award. I'm truly humbled by this recognition. But this achievement is not mine alone. A leader is only as strong as the team standing beside them. And so I want to express my deepest gratitude to the incredible global supply chain team at Schneider Electric. This award is a testament to your unwavering dedication and hard work. It's a recognition of your collective efforts and accomplishments. As we celebrate this momentous occasion, it also provides us with an opportunity to reflect on our journey. Last year, we completed Strive, our ambitious 3-year supply chain transformation program. Strive embodied our focus on sustainability, trust, resilience, intelligence, velocity, and efficiency. As a result of our Strive transformation, we have continued to improve our customer experience, fostered sustainability in our operations, accelerated the adoption of cutting-edge technologies for automation, efficiency, resilience, and agility, and nurtured strategic relationships across our supplier network. These are the cornerstones of our transformation journey. All of this while we simultaneously navigated through the most challenging and volatile environment in our recent memory. We have faced and overcome significant obstacles together. We have now turned a new page, launching our new 3-year transformation program, Impact Supply Chain. Our new evolution builds on Strive program, focusing on 4 domains: people, planet, customers, and performance. There is a reason we have put our people at the heart of our strategy, as they are the key for our success. We have invested in our workforce, cultivating an engaging workplace that prioritizes well-being, flexibility, and rewarding career opportunities, empowering our employees to drive meaningful change of our customers, upskilling their digital expertise, and recognizing their indispensable role in our success. The journey continues, and together we will shape an even brighter future. Thank you for being part of this incredible transformation, and a heartfelt thank you once again to Alcott Global.
What a list of heroes. Congratulations to all the winners of Leaders in Supply Chain Awards 2024. And for those of you that happen to be in New York today, if you go past Times Square at the NASDAQ building, you will see that our awards and the top 10 winners will be celebrated there as well, to showcase with the whole world why supply chain is essential. Congratulations once again to all of you.
Today, we celebrate excellence in supply chain. Congratulations to the top 30 winners of the Leaders in Supply Chain Awards 2024 and their supply chain teams for this recognition and for inspiring the industry through your achievements. Mission accomplished jury members. The quest to identify the best and the brightest in the industry has been a success. In supply chain, there are no celebrities, only heroes, and we're honored to celebrate the impact supply chain leaders make through leadership, sustainability, digitalization, and diversity. Congratulations.
And this has been the Leaders of Supply Chain Awards 2024. Congratulations to all the top 30 winners, their supply chain teams who have made this possible, as well as their companies who are clearly making a difference worldwide. We are very thankful to the jury members who took a lot of their time to validate, to evaluate the case studies, and to support us in this journey, as well as all the peer community across the world who also helped do this voting process that ensured an objective selection, as well as clearly I'm very proud of the team at Alcott Global who brought this 6-month journey to such an epic celebration to inspire and give the whole supply chain community worldwide some examples of people making a huge difference and singing praises to perhaps the unsung heroes of supply chain. And with this, see you next year in 2025.